I tell the story last week about the pig woman?
No.
Okay, so
Are you telling stories about me?
yeah, okay. The witches can shapeshift, right? They can turn into animals. They can do all these things, and one of their favorite animals to turn into is a pig.
Why?
Because the pig is big and it's fast, and
Okay.
yeah, and it bites and it does all
hippos are really fast.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I think they can run like 30 miles an hour.
It's weird seeing that.
Well, pigs are fast.
Well, I know, but they have tiny little legs.
And they're
it's just weird.
Yeah, they're quick, and also they're really strong. Okay, this is a story that I heard, and a lot of people have confirmed it when I was a kid.
Like you talking at 6 months.
Yeah. Okay. That's a thing.
Okay.
Anyway,
I believe you.
Good. Otherwise, you're fired. So the story goes, there was a pig, and this pig, the sow, was terrorizing this little area. She would go in at night, hit her head against the door. So you got to think, like, these are not like houses like that we see, here. These are houses that a lot of them are like have you ever seen those tin roofs and they have like a little wavy thing?
Yeah.
Some people cut those and they shape them into doors, and they just put like 2 pieces of wood, like keep them like steady. They cut them into a rectangle.
Yeah.
And then they put wood like in a way so that they can actually like put hinges so they can like.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
Okay. So this pig would go in and just like hit its head against this door until finally the door swung open, and my grandma, to this day, with all the stuff. So my dad would like, tell her like, hey, I can have you build an actual steel door. She still has the same aluminum door made from aluminum siding, and you know how she makes sure that nothing goes through. She has a shoelace on top, and there's a nail on this wall that it connects to, and she just takes the shoelace and she ties the door at the top so that an animal can't like open it. And it's like, what about people? And they're like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
So that's how it's done. So anyway, so this pig would ram its head against the door until the door swung open. It would go in and bite people. So so they would go in and bite people. And if you have a child, it would bite the child and drag it out of the house.
That's insane.
Because if you know a pig can do that.
Yeah.
Some pigs get up to 300 pounds. Anyways, they'll go in and it'll look for a child. So a lot of areas where this pig is going, like it's literally going door to door, just looking for the sound of the baby crying. So these young men were basically like, we're gonna kill this pig, not knowing that it was a witch. So this pig goes into the little village. They ambush it with their machetes, and they're hacking, and they're saying these machetes are just like glancing off of her and bouncing. And the pig bites them all, just like bites each one in the leg, and then runs off into the jungle.
That's
so everybody got sick. They got like a really high fever that night. A couple of them actually died, from the fever.
Yeah.
And so then this is where the story comes in. So then they went and they told my grandfather, like, mira Juan, and there's a pig here, and this pig is like, we think it's a witch. We try to attack with a machete, and he says, I'll be there tonight. Said, okay, so he showed up, and my grandfather would wear, like if you look at a campesino clothes, but he had a fedora that was given to him. Yeah, so he had his. Imagine these like impoverished, torn clothes, but while wearing a nice fedora. He looked stupid.
It's so rude.
So he went there with his blessed machete, and he waited for this pig with all these men. So, just like clockwork, right? This time they wanted this pig to be cornered, so they had this woman bring out her baby while it was crying outside of the house.
Oh God!
And the baby was crying, and then like clockwork, goes the sound of this pig,
like to attract.
Yeah, and then this pig comes running in, and then and this pig doesn't give a fuck. This pig is going directly for this kid. So then they went with the machete, and they say that he goes and he cuts like the pig, and then the machete actually cuts the pig, and then the pig kind of flinches, and the pig panics, and like the pig like looks and it's confused, and it backs up and then runs into the jungle. And then he was like, we need to find this this witch. So they're looking for this. They're basically tracking the blood. So then they finally come to this house where there was a young woman there in this house, and she had like a big slash on her back, and she was over there trying to tend to it while she was in the house. Because that's where the blood led. And he was like, "This is where I cut the pig." So he hacked her to death with a machete.
Jeez.
And after that, no more pig.